Commissioner, I want you to let us all know, as if this was your last opportunity to save the world, why you are the best candidate for the 75th House District seat, will be formally vacated by Representative Robert Dean.
Well, that's a good question. I think number one, let me just differentiate between saving the world and running for office. There's a lot of things I'd really like to do, but I understand that there's big issues out there that not necessarily I or anybody alone can solve. So it's going to take people working together. But I do think the skills and the qualifications that I have for this position in particular in the state legislature, I think far and away I'm the candidate that's not only got the best experience, but certainly the best record, and most importantly, the ability to step right in and actually have an impact from day one. We have term limits in the state for better or for worse. And you've got people, whether they're from the private sector or from the local level, who, they've got 6 years in the House, and by the third year, they just figured out where the bathrooms are. And then they got to figure out where their committees meet. And then they got to figure out who to actually talk to in the bureaucracy to get something done for a constituent. One of the things that I think has been a benefit to me is I've worked in Lansing as a staff member in the Senate. I know how the system works. I know how it doesn't work. And I think I've got a record at the county level of actually being able to bring people together to get things done. And when I get to Lansing, I'm not going to be learning the ropes. I can actually sit down and start working with people from day one to make an impact. I've been fortunate that I've gotten to learn from people like Reverend Dean, who not only has the experience in Lansing, but had the experience at the local level and the school board level. And Reverend Dean and all the people that I've actually had a chance to watch work effectively, I think are a benefit to me. Some people say that, you have to, in this day and age where the number one issue is creating jobs, that you have to have experience in as a business owner, or you have to come directly from the private sector. And I think, that may be true in some respects, but I think the skills that you have to have as a public official are different than the skills that you may have as a business owner. As a business owner, you can say what's going to happen, and it happens. As an elected official, as a legislator, you have to work with people to get decisions made. You have to work with people to make progress. I think I've got a record that shows I can do it. I think I've got a record that shows that when I say that I want to try to do something, I'm going to do it. I don't make promises I can't keep. I don't tell people I'm going to solve all their problems, but what I do say is that if you elect me, I'm going to work hard. These are the issues I'm going to take on. I'm not going to be afraid to challenge the status quo. I haven't done it in the past. I'm ready to do it in Lansing, and I think that's the reason at the end of the day people are going to look at me, whether they are upset with the Democrats or they're happy with the Republicans or vice versa. Hopefully they'll judge me by the record that I have and my ability to do things immediately in Lansing, to actually get things done for people in the city of Grand Rapids rather than have to wait until I've learned the ropes.
Well, best of luck to you, Commissioner, and can you let the people know if they have any questions of where to contact you or find out about your candidacy, where to go?
Absolutely. I have a website. It's real simple. BrandonDillon.com, BrandonDillon.com. You can catch me on Facebook through there. I've just learned how to get on Twitter and do all that stuff. But you can also call me. My phone number, I keep my cell phone number on all my brochures and on my website. It's 616-295-6563. I rely on people to tell me what's going on. I can't cover the entire district in any one day. I don't know, frankly, what's going on in everybody's communities at all times. I rely on people to tell me that. I got a good knowledge, I think, of the city, having grown up on the southeast side and now living on the northeast side. So I think I understand the pulse of the city, but certainly I need people to help me. And if they've got questions, concerns, suggestions, you see me doing something wrong, email me, send me a message or call.
Commissioner Dillon, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How we do?
It's good, man.
All right.